Welcome to Coach Vic's recap of Coach Vic's Open Gym Week 4. I'm Coach Vic,
Yes,
and I'm here
sir.
with my guy,
I'm Coach T. What up?
and we're here to talk to y'all about what we saw yesterday and how the day went.
Absolutely.
We had some decent talent out there. We had some Division One players out there who was balling. Landon Vanderwalk, who's going to Kent State. We had Devin Brown, who's
Yep.
going to Davidson.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we had a lot of talent on the floor. But as we had told you all in the past, that we want to see more competition out there. We want to see players compete. When you come to Coach Vic's, you're not just running, playing playground ball. You're going to get instruction. You're going to hear from myself. You're going to hear from a tenured coach like Coach Taylor, and other people are going to step up and tell you, hey, you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. Yes, you're here to play, but you got to compete, and you got to get better. So we give you that instruction, right, Coach?
Absolutely. You know, a lot of it comes down to being in good physical condition. You know, and a lot of these guys, maybe they took some time off from ending of the AAU season, or maybe coming back from injury, but they're not in the they're not in the condition that they should be in. You
Exactly.
know, at this time, and but I mean, no fault of whatever it is what it is. But they got to get in shape, because when you're in shape, you can do a lot more. You can press. We want to see. I want to see a 94-foot pressure defense. That's what I like to do.
Coach, I'm gonna tell you this. You used to tell me this back in the day that this is the time that you work. When you're out of season, that's when you have to put in the most work. I don't want to hear that you're out of shape. You should be in shape. This is when you should be doing the most work to be a better player the next time you're in season. The next time somebody sees you, and wow, look at what you done. You're not going to get there if you're sitting around in the off season getting out of shape.
Yeah, and in these types of environments, this is where you see the guys who are in shape and who really, I'm not gonna say been putting in the work, but it's showing the more games that they play. You know, you got guys who walking up and down the court now. You know, hands on the shorts, and it's a lot slower pace. Like you said, we got games, tight games, and it's time is running low, and guys still can't, muster the energy, the pressure, and just turn it up. Try to get that turnover, but they're young people, and they
And
gotta understand, but I still enjoy it, because they still are trying to give it whatever they have.
that's true.
But yeah, and I enjoy watching them.
Hey, but to get a opportunity, an invitation to come to Coach Vic's, that means you have to be a player. I'm not inviting people who aren't players. So if you there, yes, I have high expectations for you because you come in with your game, and I want to see that. I want to see your game, the whole game, not just offense. I want to see defense. I want to see you accepting challenges. In fact, making challenges. I want you to, hey, that dude is going where? I got him. That's who I got. That's who I got. That's what I want to see. Now, one of the things we had happen this weekend that was different from before, had a person come. Uh, he's been a professional in the NBA. He's been an All-American. He plays professionally right now in China. He makes all the money. He came, and at first, I was just going to have him come and talk to the players. He said, no, I'm going to show him, Coach Vic. That's the problem, is that you guys, y'all talking, but no, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to show them. And when they messing up, I'm going to let them know it. It was Jared Sullinger, and he brought along Keyshawn Woods. And I'm going to tell you something. I took 3 high schoolers, put them with them, and said, let's see what you got. And boy, was lessons learned. What do you
Yeah.
think, Coach?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's great because they know the game. They know how to make the game easy, and that that's why they won. Because when you're playing with somebody of the caliber of Jared, he's going to tell you what to do on the court. No, we're not going to stand around. His team was cutting. He had guys moving, and the guys who played with him, their confidence Rose.
Definitely.
You know,
Most.
and you had some guys on there. The couple guys from Centerville came up.
Smart. Heady
yeah,
ball
yeah,
players.
yeah, and played hard.
Yeah.
And my guy from Westerville Central.
Yeah. No. It was
Yeah.
Braylon Morris from Newark. Nope, you're right, Coach. You always right. You always are right. It was the guy from Westerville Central,
Yeah.
Amari Spivey.
What's his name?
Amari Spivey.
Amari Spivey, my bad,
Yeah.
Amari. Yeah, and who were the guys from Centerville?
Cohen Ellis and Eli Greenberg.
Yeah.
Tremendous. They played well. They played like a unit out there. And what I like
Under the direction of Jared and
yeah, it's
Keyshawn.
like with them telling them move without the ball, we will get it to you. It wasn't like Jared just went in there and sat in the paint and said, I'm the biggest guy here, one of the biggest guys here, and just, no, he told them what to do. He moved and showed them, and that was great.
He taught them the game.
Yep, and that was great. So when we did take our first break, and he explained to them what he was doing, why he was doing it, and what they should be doing, it was tremendous. After that, the teams played a little harder. In fact, the blue team actually beat Jared's black team. It was a very close game, went into overtime, and they were able to win. They had some standout performances during that game from a guy that we haven't talked about before named Grant Miller. Grant goes to Olentangy Orange, and he's about 6'7", very slim. Lefty, and he could shoot that thing. Ooh. In that game, he hit 4 or 5 threes, and they were on time, on point. If you leave him alone, he's going to hit
Plays
that
with
shot.
a lot of confidence.
Yes, he did. He did.
Yeah, I enjoyed watching him. Besides that one little alley-oop pass he did on the break.
That was kind of crazy. But
he really
And he's going to be a sophomore, so Grant's coming along. He's got some stuff already in the bag, and I think that he's going to fill up that bag a little bit more. What did you see out there, Coach, that you thought?
I'm not gonna talk about. I'm gonna let you talk about my guy. Okay. I'm not gonna mention his name 3 weeks ago. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about the Braylon Norris.
Yes,
Braylon Norris from Newark. Hey man, he plays under control. He competes. He can shoot. Yeah. And he plays his role, and he excels at his role. He played with Devin Brown and Xavier and some other guys. He played his role, and like I said, he excelled. And then when he wanted to take over,
oh man, I'm telling you,
he would take over.
When they did lose that one game, they went to the loser court, and he went over there, and this boy got hops. I mean, I'm sitting there, I'm looking at him, I'm like, man, you get high all the time. Really tremendous athlete. Now, another person I saw, and I'm going to tell you, man, you have to see it to believe it. Xavier McKinney. He hit somebody with a left-right crossover, left him at the top of the key. He gets inside the paint. He looks, and Jared Sullinger is right there on the bottom, and Jared looks at him. He's not quite sure he can get to him, so he doesn't come to him. Xavier went right up and said, boom! Oh, my God.
That was player today.
That boy, woo! It was so sick, man. When you look at it, it's like, man, he shook him, and then he sees Jared, and he's like, come on and challenge me. And he just went right up there, and boom.
Yeah, man.
Every week we talk about X. I expect a lot out of him. He's going to be a player. He's going to be a player.
Oh, yeah, And after the dunk, he turned around and went up the court ready to play defense.
Absolutely. He's long, and he will play some defense.
Yeah.
Who else you see out there, Coach?
I'm gonna talk about guy you talked about last week, man, and I watched him, and I was over there with Coach Todd Barnes, man, and there go Makai.
Woo wee.
You look out there, and he's Makai Roddy, right?
That's
Makai
right.
Roddy. He would be one of the last guys you would think was a freshman now.
Yes,
he plays
look
with
nothing
maturity. Like he plays under control. I mean, he has a lot in his bag, man. And he like I said, he doesn't get rattled.
No.
he plays with. I mean, he's playing with high level talent.
Yes, he is.
Week in and week out.
Yes, he is.
And we're the one that he's the one that we're pointing out week in and week out.
I tell you, he has a nice little combo set dribble to get to an open jumper that is so nice. And he comes down, and you can just tell, okay, he's going to get you. He hits you with a left, right, between, step over, boom. And you're like, dang, man, he only a freshman. He got that? Yes, he does. Makai is going to be a bad boy. And like I said, there's some others that I think that are really coming along. Like I said, this was my first time seeing Eli from Centerville. And I'm going to tell you something. He plays with a lot of confidence, too.
Oh, yes, he does.
And I like to see him
He can shoot
play
that thing, too.
and bring his brother sometime, because he has a brother that they're both very good, very talented, play well together.
Okay.
With that said, though, I want to talk about this week coming up, Coach, real quick.
Okay.
This week coming up, I'm doing something different.
What are we doing?
We're not inviting any bigs. It's going to be the guards game, because guards control the game. So if I'm a guard and I'm there this weekend, I don't care who you are, you're going to be thinking about me when you leave that court. That's the way I play. That's the way I come at you. And you better bring it right back at me.
Especially with that being the last week.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so probably the last time they'll play against each other head up for a minute.
At least till the high school
Yeah,
season starts.
You got to send a message.
That's right.
You
That's
gotta
what
send
you
a
have to
message.
do, is send a message. So I'm expecting a great turnout. We're going to have some new people that's never been here before, but they're going to see. This is Coach Vic's open gym. It's not like every place else. You have to bring your game, not your name. You got to get in there and get it.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. I'm Coach Vic,
And
wrapping it up.
Hey, I'm Coach T. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And it's some good basketball. This basketball season will be fun.
All
It
right.
will
And so
definitely be
first, I
fun.
want to give a shout out to my sponsors, I-70 Entertainment and the Kingdom League. Please, as Coach said, you watch the video, hit the like and subscribe button. We want you to become part of our family.
Absolutely.
We look forward to it.
All right.
Peace.
One love.